Yo, 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 what is going on? What's going on, Wheats Bro? Waits Bro, Eric Beard, Michael O. Good morning, Jacko. Good morning, Maddie, VC, Ryan, Mel. Good morning, Mel. Kaizen, good morning. Eric Beard said, Happy Take Profit Thursday, unless you're Mel. For Mel, it's Happy Take It All Thursday. Good morning, gang. Good morning, Dividend. Good morning to Susan as well. Good morning, Adam. How you doing, bud? Eric said, Love you, Mel. You're an inspiration of how the system can work if you are disciplined and follow the system and strategies in the BB system and leadership. Love your progress and continued story. New day, new Mel. Good morning, Stinkfinger. That's a crazy name. Powell again today at 10, ECB. Yep. I'll go over that here in a second. Morning, badasses. Good morning, badass Ferg. Good morning, Alexis. Good morning, SF. Aloha. Good to hear, Green. Good to hear. Actually, I can just pull it up now. I posted this last night, so why not? So this is news and earnings of today. I posted this last night. So these are just the news today. You do have Biden speaking, by the way, later on today, but that's after the market's already closed. But we have jobless claims, trade balance out that's already out this morning. You guys have already seen the reaction of this, the reaction of jobless claims. But today we have Fed Powell, Fed Mester speaks, and there's just some other minor news coming out, nothing actually super crazy. If you want to read up anything on any of this, you can actually read the bio of this as well. And then here's the earnings before openings, Kroger, Burlington, BJ's, all the good stuff. And then here's after, AVGO, big name, Costco, huge name, Daku, big name. A lot of big names at the screen right here. Honestly, the top like 5 right here are pretty big. So, actually some decent sized earnings today. And then we already went over the game plans and level. Oh no, we can go over that now. Alright, so we SPY game plan today. Originally, when it was like right here, I was saying let's look over this general area for a breakout. But you can see the results of that. We're already over it. So we're already bullish. We're already bullish from open. But if we lose 5, I think it's 511.65 on the dot is the level. If that breaks, we're definitely getting a pullback or a slowdown to some extent. So from open, buyers are going to be very resilient. So I'm honestly saying that we're probably going to go tap this area right from the open. Now, do we surpass that? Do we break past it? Do we hold above it? Do we retest and move? Do we reject it and come back? I don't know. I can't tell you the future, but that is probably what's going to happen from the open. We're either looking for a hold or a break of this area, or we're looking for a breakout that can maybe go give us more information at the next area, 514s. And then the next levels are psychological, 515, 517.50, 520, 522.50, 525, 527.50, 530, so on and so on. But does everybody understand the game plan for SPY? Does anybody need me to repeat any of that? Did anybody show up late? You guys good? Market opens in about a minute, so I like to go over the plan last second just to kind of keep it fresh on the mind. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, peoples. Good here? Good. Good morning, Ace. How you doing, man? How is everyone's routine going? That's what I really should be asking every single day. I'm going to start bugging y'all about routine, because a lot of you guys message me. A lot of you guys honestly just need like a refresher. None of you guys are in a spot where it's like, oh my god, this guy keeps messaging me, so annoying. Like, there's a lot of people like that in here that do that, and you're not annoying. You're not annoying me at all. But I do want you to know that routine. Write that word down right now. Routine. Routine, routine, routine. Routine is what's going to give us everything. We're not one-trick ponies around here. So make sure you repeat that word out loud to yourself. Routine. The before, the during, the after. We need to be going through that. Oh, what's my game plan on the day? Market's open, by the way. Let's take this junk off. Removing my arrows. I'm gonna leave it right here. Let's just see what this does from the open. Remember, you can also draw your fib if you want to go from your previous day close to your today's open. Damn, Meta's getting some movement at the open. Look at Meta. Meta's getting some good movement. They're trying to hold previous day high, so keep watch for a hold of previous day high if that's going to try to continue higher. Amazon's the next resistance. Tesla, very, 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 very key level here. If it does not hold this area, we're falling more. If it holds this, we can build some base over the next, 30 minutes, an hour or so, and maybe get a really nice move to the upside there. But we'll see. Nvidia, new all-time high, 902. They have officially popped 900 and holding over it right now. Big thing to watch, I know I don't have it drawn yet, is the high to the open of the last green candle right there. A hold of this area is bullish. A break back down isn't necessarily bearish, but can definitely cause some short-term slowdown towards previous day close. And if previous day close break, they can make it down to this area. But a hold of this can bring this to next psychological levels, which you do have 905, 910, 915, 920. I would pretty much go watch every $5 on this. Once it starts to slow down, you can change that to every 2.5, and then start to look at different things like that. But there are a lot of really, really good breakouts happening right now, though, that just really need some extra confirmation. But I'm loving the higher opens off the data. A lot of good holds. You can see the tech charts over the previous day high as well. It's really just looking to see, do we continue to hold what we gapped up over. But right now, you're definitely bullish. The higher open is bullish. A lower open is bearish. Short term, again, when you're an intraday trader, you're just trying to stack your confirmations. You don't really want to have one thing tell you to get in or out. You want to have multiple things. Let's see, though. Tesla, nasty pump. What is going on that chart, guys? What is going on that chart, guys? The second 1 minute candle closed over the previous day close. Remember, they opened at 174.40. What a nasty move so far. Ooh, Apple's got that base look to it as well. We are two trick ponies. Alright, so for a second, we'll probably watch this chart, guys. But if you have anything else going on, let me know and I'll switch to it. Routine is great. Refreshers are always going to go... I can't read. Always going back to the BB system in the lessons. Other than that, it is just noise to me. Exactly. Anything else is noise. And it's not like we're sitting here saying, like, oh, this is the only system that makes money. Like, no, we're not saying that at all. But we want to get into a routine of doing the same thing, kind of aiming towards the same direction. Therefore, we're limiting the mistakes that we're going to possibly make. Because, again, we're trying to repeat the same thing over and over again. But will it look the same every time? Hell no. Every trade's going to look a little different. But the setup itself, the template of how you trade, what you're going for, should be similar. Creator just asked, is that a fan? You've been here for how long now? Hit the like and subscribe. Give BB Team some love. Thank you, Alquin. Chat, how long have I had a fan on in the back in my streams? Probably since like the beginning of time, right? I type loud. I have a fan on in the background. Routine, consistency, patience, discipline, and risk management. God, those words scare me. Good morning, D-Touch. Fool said it's Dyson, his biggest fan. Oh my god. Alright. New high on SPY. That's a really good sign, honestly. First 5 minutes opening and holding. That's a really good sign. So you're going to be looking for a hold of open. I would honestly, yeah, pretty much as long as it's holding this, you should be bullish. That's how I see that chart. That's how the levels see it, at least. It's weird. I have to like zoom in so I can see everything, but we can't see anything else. So it's just an island of price. I turned my fan down, by the way, creator. So if you hear anything else, that's probably my computer, but it's not really that loud. So I doubt you hear that. All right, I got to check some other charts. Apple's still killing it. Microsoft pulled back. Nvidia's at 906. They've already hit the first psychological level after holding. They hit 905. 910's next. 915, 920. No, I can't hear any more fans. We got a good push over today's open from AMD as well. Tesla, 179. I mean, what else is there to say on that one? That's crazy. Second 5-minute candle is actually testing a good lower high from yesterday. So yeah, will this keep going? Low chance just because of the first initial move. But if the retest of these moves can hold, that would be dangerous. And just as we anticipated, we'd most likely get a move up after that higher open since we started so much higher. It was actually really good moving in the pre-market before the news too. After the news came out, though, now we have all this good data coming out. People are enjoying it, buying up the euphoria. We've made it to almost 513.96, 514.20. Right now, we're going to be looking for either a rejection of this area, which involves two moves, not one, a hit and a lower high. If we can get a lower high and a break of said base, that will be our trigger. If we can get a retest of that base, that'd be awesome too. That'd be an even better trade. That's the lead test. Who the hell doesn't like that? Go back. This can also continue its bullish trend. I want to make everyone remember that as well. This is a bullish trend. We are in a bullish market. Bull, right? So prices moved up now over previous day highs. So they can come down and dip here and hold here, but you want to see higher lows. They can push over this, but again, higher lows. You want to see higher lows. You don't want to see price testing further down when they're getting over these levels of resistance, right? You want to see them getting down, then getting up and holding a higher level, not breaking this and then doing this. And if it does do that, that's still not the trade you're looking for. You're still looking for that retest. So even if it does fail, you're still looking for a retest. If it holds, awesome. Oh, I'm gonna have to delete some, damn it. But these are essentially the areas we are looking for. This is the couple scenarios that you're gonna definitely see today. Line go up. 58 watching, yay. Please mash the like button to show your support for this channel. Thank you, Sandollar. Oh, Sandollar, I didn't even see you donated, man. Thank you for the $4. I'm so sorry, I did not notice. I can read comments asking about fans, but I couldn't read your $4 donation, man. I apologize. Line go up. Just took my 45% return on SPX. Great day so far. Looking for the next entry. Trade review will be posted later today. Great job, Eric. Can't wait to see your trade review again. Creator said Powell speaks in 20. Sandollar said FedEx gapped up, but why? Competing against UPS again. Nice. FedEx is getting some love again. I love to hear that. Shout out to Peoples for the awesome trade review vid. I liked the title of it. Yeah, I'll show it on stream. So if you want to, you can go check out People's channel. People's, he doesn't upload like all the time, but he's trying to more and more. But he actually went back and recorded his best trading day ever. On the same day that Mel made such a big amount yesterday, having such a crazy day, other people on their own size, you know, in relation to that, also had their biggest days. So great job. I'm so happy to see all of you already kind of here. Good job. I haven't even commented yet. Nah, I'm not gonna type that. Susan, Alexis, Aloha. I don't know who this is, but shout out to you too. He just said yo. I'm gonna assume that comment was a real life people's friend, and he was like, yo, can you go comment on my video, man? And then he went there and he just typed yo. Like, come on, bro. You couldn't have typed a better comment than yo. Trade reviews vid was fire. Felt relatable with the struggles. Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember, like, none of you guys are perfect, and everybody has their struggles, man. Like, everyone goes through it. Just try to push through and remind yourself of that. Mel said watching SPX to short under the open. God, his words are gonna carry different weight to y'all now. By the way, great job to anybody who swung. Just kind of like lazily checking chat right now. By the way, SPY is actually trying to fall. We'll see if they hold this area we talked about. I'll go to the 1 minute real quick so you can see it. But I was going through here. Microsoft can be a good watch. Nice indecision candle yesterday at 400 and now gapping above previous day high in pre-market. %180% on ARM, 45% trade on that. React has a 26% trade here. And you know what's funny too? Like, all these guys did this on their own. Nobody's holding their hand. Yo, quit doing that. I gotta re-screenshot my screen because this thing's lagging. My whole screen is yellow. There we go. Alright. It's fixed. FedEx is paying out their dividend tomorrow. That's one reason. Oh, nice. Cool. What's their dividend yield? Sand dollar. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Chuck. And yeah, definitely be sure to drop a like on today's stream. Would appreciate it. If you guys are not subscribed, I never say this stuff, but if you guys are not subscribed, I would definitely go over to the channel and make sure you are. I think pretty much everyone is here, though. Shit, most of you guys are like members of the channel. But if you guys have any questions or you want any updates on any of the charts, just let me know. We mainly focus on SPY, QQQ, SPX, kind of mainly ETFs and stuff. But we do love going and switching over to weights. Right now, though, we are losing support of today's open on the QQQs. That is not a good sign. Tech is trying to lose support. And SPY has taken a massive pullback from its highs, but is still holding above today's open. Both on SPX, well, not on SPY, but on SPX. On SPY, they pushed through today's open, but they're not through the low yet. Oh, okay, as I say that. So they're trying to actually push lower now. Apple, all those initial gains given up. Not a good sign for them. Tesla, most of their gains given up, but they're still above today's open. Today's low, they're still above the previous day close. They got a lot of levels under them now. So you might see some of the Tesla new low pain slow down, but we'll see. Amazon making new low of day, but they're still above previous day. They broke, actually they never once got above today's open. Today's open is right here where my cursor is. So really good loss, and then retest of it. Inverted hammer, inside bar, red print. Pretty nice move. Meta, man, I wish everything was going up. This looks so good on its own. See how it's like holding its open? If it wicks and holds out, that'd be so clean. Nvidia, huge slowdown. AMD, huge slowdown. God, when they slow down, they slow down. I mean, it took us, what, a few minutes to get up to 214? It took us only a few minutes to get back down to 209.50. That's fucking crazy. Alright, let's zoom in. I'll get a better screenshot of this. I mean, that is just nuts. Alright, let's see. Are we about to get our bearish retest? Quick trade review posted. Nice, I'll check it out here in a minute. Apple at yesterday low, good call out. There we go, risking the high of day. Crowd falling through the floor. Car on me focus watch list and getting some action now to the upside. Good looks, good looks. Ooh, nice post react. I see what you're posting. Is that the five? Okay, yeah, I see. IWM is still above today's open. Said ALB. I've apparently charted it before. I don't know what this is, but Make sure you guys have a water or something to be hydrated. Good morning, Paper Hands. How you doing, man? Right now, we're just watching SPY to see if this holds as a potential bearish retest, or do the 5, 10, 15-minute bullish hammers hold, and do we get a pop from the previous day high? Because we are still holding that. But right now, we're kind of in a limbo mode where it's decider time, where yes, there's a lot more bullish confirmations here, but we get a bad rejection here, and this is coming back down. We get a good push over this, probably making it to at least this high. If we can get past that, we can definitely go hit that next area. So that's kind of the scenario in for both bull and bear. Top 10 trending stocks on Wall Street bets as of March 7th. I could have guessed most of this list. BBAI. That might be the only one I didn't look at. Okay, maybe I would not have guessed Intel. Good pattern recognition by creator. Good looks. And yeah, good morning, everybody. Just watching a higher open on SPY. Had a little bit of a pullback. Seemed to be holding most of that. Right now, we're looking to see if buyers can retake today's open or not. Because if so, they can definitely make it back to today's high. Beyond today's high, they can make it to the next highlighted area above. Above that, we got 515, 517.50. Which really wouldn't surprise me. But we do have a lot of news coming out today in terms of importance, kind of revolving all just around Jerome Powell. Which again, that is in 7 minutes. Please remember, everybody, in 7 minutes. Six minutes. Buyers are definitely taking today's open. They're definitely stepping in. See what you nerds in here are saying. You're waiting until after JP speaks? No problem. Totally fine. Price action's actually been kind of clean this morning. Papa speaks in 6. Yep, speaks in 5. 4 minutes now. John Deere's up 2%. Are they really? Don't you trick me. Oh, wow. 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 Wow, double inside bar. Let's just mark that. I want to mark the top. What does it look like right there? It's just straight up launch. Nice. You said Apple's opening today's... Apple's testing today's open. Good call out. Oh yeah, they're well above it now. They're at today's high. Good call out. DAL is moving nicely as well. Damn, nice. Some of the airlines are getting some love again. Love to hear that. See, BA is up. Oh, 0.05, 0.04. Let's see here. Go to the daily. I like looking at the daily on Delta Airlines. Ooh. I like the staircase they're doing here. You got a little bit of a move up, a little bit of a hold. You get a hammer here, bullish kicker hammer. Higher low of that. Another hammer, higher low of that. I promise if you do like fibs up too, like from from like recent high breakout to slow down, recent high to slow down, recent high to slow down, it's probably holding all of the 100% fibs, which is crazy. So they definitely made people wait for really good signals on that one. But really clean move up. Just at 37s not that long ago, and here they are just under 43 again. I haven't really been checking the airlines too much. I know a lot of them dipped pretty heavily, but we weren't really watching them even then. But I guess we could start looking at some of those more. I know they have really good liquidity, so it's not really that hard to get in or out of a trade. Boeing's definitely the one I look at the most, but it's just because they're not just an airline. By the way, everybody, I hope you guys know that. BA is not just airplanes. But that is a pretty big part of them. Disney, I know they've been killing it lately. Moderna, I've actually just been watching this just off of Alexis, really. I've just been watching Alexis's DA, and they were kind of just squeezing their ass off. I don't really draw triangles or anything like that, but it was just to kind of prove the point of, like, there's a lot of converging highs and converging lows, and just kind of squeezing into one angle. We're getting a little bit of a pop of that, a reaction of the same area they were stuck in before, and rejected here again. But it's a good sign they exited and made it up to at least something. You know, not just doing this over and over again. So it looks like a continued hold above 95 could be bullish, but they still need to make some new fresh highs. This just isn't really doing much for them. But a continued hold would be good for them. Oh, Sand Dollar. Good stuff. He gifted it. I went to Creator. Yo, good job though, Creator. You got a free membership from Sand Dollar. Nobody better to get it from. Well, him or Rambo. That would have been a good one. BA is dirty insider stock. Yeah, it is. I won't argue that one. He said check ARM. Damn, not looking bad. Real quick, let me go back to SPY. We'll come check ARM again. Some of you guys are probably like, what is he doing? Go back to SPY. It's about to pop off again. So it is holding a potential retest here. If it does hold and make this new high of day, that could be the most bullish thing you've seen today. That'd be a new all-time high. That'd be a new push into the next area, a new high of day. It'd be really nice. It took this long. My time has finally come. Damn, that... Yeah, you like didn't even react at first because it was just like, you're probably just numb to it by now. Like, yeah, right. Y'all are just messing with me. That's funny. So we have that. Where are we going back to? ARM. Just remember, guys, bullish retest potentially happening here. New highs can be made. So do you want the daily time frame analysis, right? We're not day trading this. Or are you day trading this? What are the intentions here? Why can't I zoom in? Oh, because that's the whole chart. Let's do 6 months. It's weird that I can't zoom in. I'm just going to mark the old high. Oh, now I can zoom in. So we'll go from recent high to the high of the move before the slowdown. And this will give us a good, just kind of look at where we're looking for a hold. They actually rejected it initially, rejected it again. This actually probably trapped a lot of people. Then it held again, pushed up into the new highs at 149. That probably trapped people to go long again. They brought it back down. They're really messing with people here. keep a higher low in place though. They have a low, they have a higher low, they have another low holding that low, so it's a good hold. But they're weakening against 149, so really it looks like you're just looking for a move over 149, 150. So if you just want to lazily say 150, be my guest. A rejection of that is not good, but I wouldn't say that's bearish either until you see something else. Like you need to see a rejection of this, like you're seeing here, like with these lower highs happening, because it is kind of doing lower highs and higher lows. So it's converging into one point. But my point is you don't want to just see a reject or reject and then just get into puts, which it looks like that would have worked once, twice. But on this time, you really want to see them actually get under something and then be a part of that move. So, because remember, it's not just like you're looking for this. You want to also look for this potential scenario where they go and reject this to some extent and give you another pattern and then come back down. But remember, this is bullish. I'm just trying to talk about both sides of the story, but this is still very bullish until proven otherwise. So it looks like no play for ARM. I mean, if you want to early buy, sure. I mean, you could early buy or even early short right here and just trade the range right here. But, I mean, in reality, the bigger move is not going to come until it's outside of this area. But now you have a clear picture of what you're looking at. And let's be honest here, too. They had a nice, really big move up. So maybe what they're doing is just defending some of the gains. And then maybe we'll see a better breakout in the near term. Who knows? That is how my chart shows it, though. And it's not an ugly chart. That's very clean. Wasn't hard to look at. Price action's nice. The candlesticks are very clear. Look at BA the week before. Jesus. Oh, for a day trade. My bad. You didn't even say for a swing. For a day trade, I like it as long as it's holding today's open, just because it's over that fib already. But if you go from the high, or sorry, from the level to the high before the slowdown, it's the same exact thing I just did on the daily time frame. You're looking for a breakout over this or for a better move under here. So not just a rejection of this like you see here, but a rejection and then a new flush under a low, which this failed to do. But this could just be a second rejection here. So right now you're actually rejecting a bullish fib. But they're holding the golden pocket, so they can get their head over that control point or the halfway point or the 50% fib. 3 different names for it. Then you could definitely see another bullish breakout, and they could definitely make it back to those recent highs. Not going to doubt that at all. But my bad about that VC. I wanted to go back and make sure I had that right for you. Jesus, Leland, you weren't kidding. I thought you were just making like a really fucked up joke. I'm not going to bring it on stream and talk about it, but that's pretty crazy. Damn. Did y'all see the PayPal news? Did they even move off that? It says PayPal tap to pay on iPhone is now available for Venmo, PayPal, Zettle businesses in US. What? Either Sinful's messing with me or that's an actual piece of news. Let me go look. Spy's still holding that, by the way. That's a hammer. No new highs yet, but you have everything but. First trade on the day in the stream. What's up, Mel? Whoa. Trying to like keep this zoomed in for y'all. They are bringing it down again. Not making it fun. They brought us a good potential rejection here. Nice move up. Good potential new low right here. Move up. Good potential hammer. Fail. And then you have rejections on both sides that look like really good potential trades, and then they just don't give you that extra move. But right now it looks like they're still holding. We'll see. Does this slowdown continue? Are they going to continue holding this support? What's going on here? I can't even catch up to the people in chat. What is going on? Oh my god, Misi. Oh my god, Misi. Oh. Oh. Just know that my lifetime swing traders are the craziest people to exist. In a great way. Liking it again, time to tank it. Be careful, Mel. We are still holding today's open. The move up after holding today's open. Still not seeing a new high of day, though. Remember, the new high of day is really going to be what triggers more bulls, just because they're going to finally get that extra confirmation. We're still technically in the same seat we were a few minutes ago. But it is nice to see them get a meet close, the close of that candle. It's good to see them pass this high at least and up to the next one. They're pretty much right at, they're basically at the high of day with the meat of it. FDIC adds 8 banks to the problem bank list. Total asset at problem firms rise to $66.3 billion. Yeah, that's not a great sign at all. Banks going down left and right. What year is it? Share of unprofitable institutions increased to 10.9%, highest level since Q4 of 2017. That's actually kind of crazy. New high of day. Jerome's on. I mean, you can send me a link if you want. I'm just going to watch the price action. Every time I turn on Jerome, half the people in the stream leave. So we're going to focus on the price action today. Banksters, no gold to cover their mismanaged plays. Banksters, that's a great term. Y'all thought, y'all thought, peoples, you thought D-Touch was like way older? Profiteers. Fun started for the Bulls, 100%. They had some nice confirmations right there, though. I mean, we were still holding above today's open. That's why I was saying, like, after this one, like, if that would have tanked, that would have made sense. But then it didn't, so it was like almost like a 90% entry calling out to you. And then from there, we just held the lows. And then made a move up. But it's still super bullish. It just doesn't look it because we're not just straight up flying up, you know, and the drops are feeling a lot quicker. So I think that's kind of throwing some people off now. Oh, Maddie. You thought Maddie was. Oh, okay. I was like, damn. Oh. Yeah, I see you when they're messing with them. Yeah, y'all gotta be safe around peoples, man. Oh, Leland made a post. I gotta go check it. Oh my god, look what Leland posted. I'll show you this for a second. He said, I mean, come on. I know the market is rigged and everything. You should have put VIX above 14 or something, or VIX 14 in parentheses. And then he said, but does it get any more clear than that? And he's just showing how price opened, dropped, hit previous day high, made a bullish hammer, and then moved up from here and made a new high. And even if it doesn't make a new high, it hit the recent high. Very clean. I'm not even going to ruin him. I'm not even going to comment in there. That's all his post. Give his post everything. New high of day, 513.98. Posted a plan in the trade floor of chat. I said new high of day at 513.98. Slowing against the next supply area. A push beyond this can bring 515 and 517's. Rejection can bring us back to current day open and today's low. Leland said, yeah, be careful. That kid drinks Pink Monster. Snow held previous day low so far. Good call out, Mike. Good job, Mike. I saw you post that in the trade floor as well. SPY going for all-time high in 515s if this keeps up. Are you on FaceTime then? SPY going for all-time... Oh, I already read that. SPX, watch closely for the potential rejection at 51.47. Yeah, we got good levels here. Next candle in it risking... Can I not read? What does that say? Oh, it's an H. Oh, I couldn't tell if that was a number. It said next candle in it risking high. What is FT? FaceTime. It's field tested, bro. Have you never played Counter-Strike? Oh, boomer here. Sorry. You're not even a boomer. And then he pulls out the facts. Actually. Dude, for real, man. I was like zooming in. All right, guys. Where do y'all think SPY's going from here? What are our two scenarios? I want to start to see you guys call that out after I update a little bit, you know? What are the scenarios in front of us right now? What do bulls want? What do bears want? And if you're not confident about, you know, saying it out loud, say it to yourself. Get that rep in. We then said up or down. What about right? What if it goes right? Bull? That's it? Just bull? No, that's not it. I need scenarios. Not gonna lie, I have to agree with Leland. We're looking for a breakout / retest beyond 513.96 and 514.20 after the already good bullish hold above today's open. If we get a rejection here, this isn't necessarily bearish. You need to see more. But a break of today's open would bring that more in that scenario. But right now, bulls are in complete control, so we're looking for the breakout above. Right while going up and down. Okay, that one was correct. Not an H, it was hieroglyphics. Bears want to reject previous day high. Great call by Mike. That is exactly right. For bears, could see a retest at 513.50. If that holds, could see a bullish scenario. Or if it breaks, could see it go to current day open. Nvidia 912 Gs. Oh no, we're good. I'll just lower my bit rate. I've learned. Apply. We're gonna fine tune my bit rate today. Great call it on Pan W. You hate Apple? I actually kind of like where they are a lot more now. I kind of liked them when they were up here, but I didn't, we didn't get much from it. They broke down one day, made this candle, which that's a beautiful candle to put there. Did not get the higher open or any basing. They just kept giving us the drop. But now they're kind of maybe doing the same thing they were doing right here. So I maybe wait to see, are they going to do this again, or are they going to actually start to base out this time, if that makes sense. Nice consolidation on SPX/SPY for the next move soon. Good call out by Eric. Don't think I've had one successful trade. I'm not sure what I do wrong with charting the stock. It's all about risk reward. If you're buying in spots where you believe are good for bulls and then it breaks, it's kind of hard to continue holding that trade, you know? Which I don't know if your problem is holding losers or if it's just, you know, because you're saying you keep losing, but I get that. You know, I get that you keep losing, but are you also holding your losers too much and it's hurting you more, or are you good about cutting your losses? Because that'd be a good thing at least. It's telling me the bit rate is still too low. Hold up, I gotta raise it again. No way, so we're doing 7,500. I gotta test these settings. By the way, guys, thank you so much for 40 likes on today's stream. Definitely appreciate that. I know you guys are pretty good about it, so I appreciate you. I try not to hound y'all too much about liking streams or subscribing or any of that crap, because it's just, what's the point? We're here about stocks. We're here to talk about levels, updates, good stuff like that. So thank you guys always for covering me there. Remember big Canos yesterday? Someone say, holding losers, I'm here. What's up, Sinful? I increased the bit rate. It says it's still too slow. That's crazy. New high of day. No, I didn't. I still have the giveaway to do. I couldn't fix the marbles game, and I still haven't been able to, because I haven't been able to like pre-patch it or whatever, where you take out the patch it's in now. So I just was waiting, but no, we're gonna do that soon. I'll do it this week. I'll probably do it tomorrow, because why not? Finga said, "Oops, looks like another day to test the patience level of retail traders. Then all of a sudden there will be a huge pop or huge drop, most likely." To be fair, there was some news today, so I could see why some people are more hesitant. Also, we're at highs, so that's another good reason too. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people got booted from the stream. I don't know what caused that, but I think it's like the server resetting or something. All good though. Everybody will come back. We're good. Let's go back to SPY. I was looking at OBS that whole time. Oh wait, y'all can't see that screen. I forgot I disabled that. There's a new setting where I can like look at something on the screen, but y'all don't see it, which is kind of cool. 514.12 new high. Leland talking about jet fuel and steel beams killed the stream. Dude, for real. Snap above previous day high. Great call out by Mike on Snap. Still just seeing bulls continue to hold this higher.
It's been a few months since I hardly had...
All right, let's see. Anything else there? Nope. Anything else there? Nope. You got kicked off stream again? I don't know what's going on. It's annoying because my stream is actually doing amazing right now. It's running so smoothly. I genuinely have zero idea why everyone's getting kicked. Rejecting the previous all-time high. Great call out. I was waiting to see if somebody was going to say it. New all-time high. See how X up here. Rejecting previous all-time high. Good morning, Scott. How you doing, man? So Powell just said, when rates are normalized, underlying housing shortage will still put upward pressure on prices. Fairly confident we will have a consensus on base 3 rule. I believe we will have a consensus on capital proposal. We are in process of digesting comments, making appropriate changes. Bruh. This is me hyping up my friend, right? I also don't know where I used the F word that he said I used. I said I don't give a shit out except a path ahead. Just hyping up my friend, right? Great comments by everybody. Love it. Positivity, that's all we're spreading here. It's really all we care about. What the fuck is this? For a wise man to discipline himself to not use vulgar words. What are we, 12? Grow up, man. Words are words, man. It's how you project them. If you're being positive, it doesn't matter what you're saying. I'm hyped. Of course I'm going to use whatever's in my vocabulary. I'm happy for my friend. He just made a lot of money. He just made a lot of money. He just made life-changing money. Of course I'm going to use whatever vocabulary is at my disposal. Dude, like, what? That guy's in my Discord. See, that's... You know what that is? You know what that is? And it's not even him attacking me. It's because he sees someone doing better than him. He sees someone making money that he wish he was making. That's a problem. That's contagious, and it's very disgusting. You guys should never have to act like that. Anytime you see someone make money and you're around them, you know the process they've been going through. You know, that's different. It's like you're connected to their journey, like you're a part of it, right? So I feel like I'm a part of Mel's journey. I feel like I'm a part of it. Did I help him do any of it? No, it's all his hard work. But of course I'm going to hype up my friend. What the fuck? And if you haven't learned that we cuss on this channel by now, you probably haven't been paying attention. Like, and also, we're all grown up here, are we not? So hearing a couple words here and there, it's not going to hurt our feelings. Vulgar words. Brother. It is 2024. Accept people. No. Why are y'all attacking peoples now? I don't know. I'm not really attacking Master the Dream. I just think that that's stemming from jealousy. I think that what his comment is stemming from jealousy of seeing someone else do good, which is kind of disgusting. It's very sad. And he can watch this. This is a public stream. Look at X. And it's funny because in his reply to me, he says F word. I didn't even tweet the F word. Also, why are we calling it the F word? Just say the word. Oh my god, Maddie. Do I follow you? Oh, okay, you just changed your name. Maddie Margins. That's a sick-ass name. Oh, you're also from Kevin. Okay. This is the good Kevin. Yeah, I've never met a good Kevin in the stock market history. Like, every Kevin I've met is, like, toxic or scams people. Except that one. Irian. I've bumped into him in the past. He's actually pretty chill. Y'all's comments are hilarious. My bad, D-Touch, not you, of course. I don't call you by your name, so that's not fair. You can't say that to me. D-Touch says, no one knows, keeping it that way. No, he's good. BB's more fitting for me, though, after my initial foot in the door with trading. Oh, totally fine. I was just wanting to let you know, like, out of any community to come from, like, that's not a bad one. Like, I haven't really bumped into many communities that I actually think are wholesome. He's like one of the few. And he's been around for a long time. He's not just randomly popped up in the last year or two. He's actually been around just as long as me, if not longer. Can you go over how to chart a fib extension if you get a moment? I haven't really been using them. Leland has been using them like the opposite of, here, let me go to the daily and give you an example. Where am I at? We'll do this chart. Wait, hold up. What is this chart? Oh, wait, we can't delete this chart. This is my weekly watch list chart. I almost just fucked up. Or was it this chart? Okay, we're just going to make a new one. Those look the same to me. So, here, let me turn mine on. So, normally when you grab a fib, there's a couple ways you can do this. So, let's say I'm trying to track, like, the new high being made, right? I could go from the high to the next high before it slowed down, and then see, like, from that point, does it hold it? Like right here, today's low, like it perfectly came down and held. Like, that'd be a great fib, because you're just, again, looking from the ground that's been gained. That's all you're looking for, the ground that has been gained. So yeah, they lost it, but over time they gained it. Other fibs you can draw, some people like to go from here and then look for the opposite of that. This would be the bearish version of that fib. This would be if, okay, let's see if they reject here. We'll see if they flush under this. They did not. They retook their back up. So those are two things telling you that they're bullish. But what a great thing to do, though, and Leland's been really good about this lately, and let me turn mine on before I draw it, because I like to see how it, like, pops up. If you turn on the negative 1.5, the negative 1, and the negative 0.5, and you click OK, it'll give you targets. So if I go from here, oh, I'm already drawing it the wrong way. I am so sorry. I forgot you got to go backwards. So when you draw this fib, you're going backwards. So I'm going from the low to the last high that we just came from. Where are my fibs? Oh, I just deleted them. And then you get targets. So are these going to go get hit in a single day? No, probably not. But they're very, very good targets outside of psychological levels. You guys hear me say 517.50, 520, 522.50, 525, 527.50, 530. You guys hear me say these numbers all the time. This is going to be a really good kind of like secondary target you can use. And I promise you, Leland's going to be focused on this more than the psychological levels. I promise you. He probably already has this drawn to some extent. And gone over it and looked at it a million times. So that is how you would draw it in this scenario. You'd go, it's just drawing it upside down and then throw your fib extension on. But those are the fib extensions I would turn on. These are the ones I copied from Leland, and they've been very effective due to the reps I've seen him take, some of the examples I've seen him show. He's gone over it a bunch of times in the Discord. No problem, man, no problem. That's a great question. This is a really awesome topic, because this is so simple, but it's super effective, and that's really what we're about here. That's what me, Leland, Mel, everybody in chat, this is what everybody trades by. This is what everyone focuses by, everyone is focused on, is trading simple things, but we don't want to be trading, ineffective setups. We want to trade effective moves. So what do we want? Simple and effective. That's exactly what this is. Kaizen Good Life at Bueller. This is good breakfast for me. Got to look for good setups at those predictive target. Dude, I love that you're back. And great question, Shadow. Thank you for asking that, seriously. Because I know some people are probably like on the fence about that and they just don't know how to ask. So I'm glad that you asked. Where's my chart? Oh, that's right. We're on the King Carnage chart now. I need to clearly go back and clean up my charts this weekend. But new all-time... Or, sorry. Wait, is it new all-time high? It should be. Yeah, new all-time high. So what you guys just witnessed is the recent all-time high. Nice pullback. Nice little reset day. And then today, we're getting a little bit of a hammer and a new all-time high through 514.50. Good job, everybody. Today we talked about a lot of important things, honestly. We talked about how this was bearish and what could turn bearish. But we talked about the higher open and how really the pivot point is from there. And you can see bears made really nice moves to the downside under that level. Failed to get a retest, right? Failed to get a retest. So honestly, really good initial move, failed follow-up, right? What can we say about the bulls today? Really good start because they had the higher open. This might be just settling related. And we talked about pullbacks that come back down to 512, 512.50. Both in my last night post and this morning are still seen as bullish holds until we see something else. Right? And so here we have today's open again. Let me extend it more. You can see after all that, they came back up here, held it as support, and made really good moves up to not just the all-time high, but to also make a new all-time high. Again, carrying higher lows all the way up. So just focus on trend navigation. Focus on highs, focus on lows, focus on levels, focus on positioning. That's it. Over time, you'll start to realize, oh, better risk reward is right here. Oh, better risk reward is right here. And you'll start to pick up on better, more cost-effective areas to try to aim for. Are you looking to make, $10 worth of movement every time you take a trade? Hell no. You don't need $10 worth of movement. Eric, I just saw your... Oh, you only posted it 5 minutes ago. I just saw your post on that other channel. But guys, do you guys have any questions or anything about some of the TA today on SPY? Today I had really good lessons today about bullish and bearish control and really how to track those areas, not just doing it, but really understanding, okay, if I draw this or if I see them hold this or if they do this in this order, this is bullish or this is bearish. A lot of really good talks on that today. And if you guys really want another better breakdown, all in two videos really, check out the YouTube channel. Go over to YouTube, click on my YouTube, click on videos here, and order of operations part 2, but part 1 is down here. So click on part 1, watch this. It's only 7 minutes, and then there's a 25.5-minute part for part 2. So please check this out. I think these 2 videos will be very helpful. Also, members, I kept my promise. It was just a little late. But I think it was a couple days ago I said I would make this, or not make this, but put this on the YouTube since we didn't have it here. But if you are a YouTube member, which a large percentage of you are, please click on this video. This is the strike selection video by Leland, choosing the right contract for better risk reward. This is the video I've been talking about, you guys. This is the one that's in the course. This is probably the best video from the new course. So please go check this out. This is very powerful content. It's information I still think about to this second. That I go over in my head. A lot of my top traders in chat are going over this. Bueller, what's your top 1 swing trading video? My top 1 swing trading video? I am cheap, always exiting early. Where would you have exited SPY? Kaizen, write this saying down. I think you were AFK when I said this. Not today, but over the past couple months. But write this saying down. I think this is going to help you a little bit over time. But you need to be patient with your winners, and you need to be impatient with your losers. So the opposite of how you're acting now, how we would think normally. That's a normal way of thinking. Thinking, oh, if I'm in my winner, I need to take my profits now. Oh, if I'm in a loser, I'll give it a chance. I have time. Like, don't think like that. Flip that. That needs to be opposites. Those need to be polar opposites. But yeah. But we'll go over some stuff. Where would I have exited SPY? It depends. Where would you have entered? Here on the chart today, we can see that we had really good holds of this. So if you were buying dips on this or waiting for new highs and then buying the higher lows of that, that's awesome. But really good target area was the recent all-time high. The next good target's 515. So, I mean, you have a couple targets here. And remember, every level, every zone you see, these are good targets. These are good stop losses. These are good areas where price can build base. And if you see higher lows, that's, of course, more bullish than bearish. If you see lower highs, that's, of course, more bearish than bullish. You might be seeing resistance turn into support or vice versa. So, it really depends. But really try to set parameters for yourself. Like, do you have a target? Do you see it slowing down towards your target? You know, that's what I would like. Let's say you took this, right? Like, this is a pretty easy thing to answer right here. So let's say you took this entry right here, right? Let's say you just 40% entry, new all-time high. You're just risking. You're like, fuck it. I like it. I like that it's holding a new high. Where does this actually start to slow down at, right? About right here. You start to see wicking, you see an inside bar, right? So a lot of people sell right here, and they're like, oh, there's a doji, though. Like, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. A doji means nothing. Whatever follows this is your signal. What followed that? One of the bigger candles on the screen right now, right? Then it got a wick on top, and then an inside candle. So first real slowdown was right here. So a person taking this trade, an impatient person is going to sell here. A trader that knows what he's looking at is going to sell in this general area. So yeah, I know it's only a little bit more, but for a same day trader, that's actually a lot. So it's actually seeing like, okay, it is slowing down, or oh, okay, it's getting close to my target, or oh, okay, I don't really like this anymore. I don't really like that my position's not moving. Like, you got to have a real reason to sell. Don't just be like, I can't control myself. There's too much time's going by. There's too much. I have money at risk. Like, that's another thing too. You need to be comfortable with what you're risking, so you don't have this problem later on where you're like, I don't know why I'm still exiting so early. Like, if it's sometimes when people tell me that, they're not even telling me anything about the chart. They're just straight up like, I just didn't want to sit in it longer. I'm like, all right, but what did the chart tell you? Like, what actually made you want to get out or get in or whatever, you know? Playing with the small accounts, a very cautious mix with price action. You're gonna definitely want to, Kaizen, you have the membership. Check out that new video I was just showing on the screen, the new member video, please. That video is literally what you need to watch for that one right there. He said playing with a small account. This is gonna be really good for your cost-effective trading. So I would definitely go watch that. I think it'll blow your mind. One of those days, price is moving, but no retest setup that fit my criteria, just sitting tight. Good job, Deep. I love that self-review. I'm going to read that one again. One of those days that price is moving, but no retest setup that fits his criteria, so he's just going to sit cash. Runner got stopped out. We'll have the trade review up in a few. Thank you, Eric. And great review as well by you, Kaizen. I love it when you guys are just like, screw this, I'm ready to get down to the nitty gritty. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to, what's my issue? What's this? What's that? You know, just going over stuff. It's not like I'm gonna always be right or I'm perfect, and you're not gonna always be right. You're not perfect. But what can we do? We can create a system. We can try to find criteria that push us in or out of trades, and then stick to it. Trying to build the discipline to stick to that system that we're trying to create. And by doing that, that's a routine. If we can do that every day, every week, every month, every year, over time, hopefully, we'll be growing, creating our own higher lows. And guys, on the 1 minute here, we actually have a break of short-term base on SPY chart. So we could be seeing them return to that 513.96, 514.20 area and see, will more higher lows show up and bulls keep control, or will we lose this area, maybe see some rejections, maybe even see some lower highs and see bears take some short-term control. And thank you guys for being here. Hopefully my updates are sufficient enough. I'm sorry if I say bad words while talking. I'm from construction. I used to be in construction, so I just have no filter when I talk. That's also just how my family is, so I apologize if I speak any vulgar or non-wise language to you folk, you good people. Nice wick up here. Again, you are still bullish, guys. We're still very bullish, but short term, we do see a little bit of slowdown. We see where they need to hold support. I'm probably going to zoom out now. I forgot I was zoomed in for the example. Ooh, I'm just going to leave it like this. I know the next area by heart. I enjoy the bad words. That's actually what I've heard from more people than not. I've actually heard so many people say that they love that I just speak what's on my mind. Like, and I don't understand why somebody wouldn't want that. It's not like I'm a, you know, it's not like I'm a communist. I'm normal, just like you guys. I'm only ever offended when you don't curse. Please, Bueller, no more bad effing words. Oh no, Bueller says bad word cancel. Bad Words is an excellent movie. It is an excellent movie. Damn, good one, $10. Oh, I said damn. Damn. I said damn again, damn. Mom said I can't watch streams with potty words. It's just natural talking to me. Like, it's not like I'm sitting here like cussing at the chart. Like, that's another thing too. Like, when you use words, it's not just cuss words, like just normal words. You know, when you're talking to somebody, are you talking to them or at them? There's a huge difference, and I think we all understand what I'm talking about here. If you're socially aware, you'll know if you're talking to somebody or at somebody. And one of them is wrong. One of them is rude. Yeah, I feel like it's weird to not hear them. Yeah. Ooh, Carter. President Carter. President Carter. Some people are blank and don't understand the difference. It's okay. I would also like to point out there are many heinous comments you guys type that I don't read out loud. Because of that fact. Which you guys know me, I'm not judging you. I love y'all's humor. But I'm not gonna, say it. What are we watching? Do y'all want to watch something else? Spy's kind of in a spot where I can get a really good balance, so I don't want to like switch away from this chart and then it just start popping off. So let's just leave for a second and then we'll come back. And holy F, Nvidia is at 920. Holy. AMD actually trying to build some base. They're still holding the previous day lows. Watch out for an AMD base build buy. If they break down, it will be under 208, 207 30s. Good higher low hold here. Apparently MULN is popping off. I'm really done shilling this one though. I hate looking at this one. I hate talking about it now. Because people forget that there was a split. Which is not good. Oh god, no, I did not mean to click that. No. Alright, so there's the recent high from couple days ago or previous day. Here's the old all-time high supply, and we're above it with the new all-time high, and we're trying to hold it as support. So basically you have a high, a slowdown, and now we're back up and we're holding this high. We're trying to push off it. We're like right here. So we either hold this and you see a nice move of the next couple sessions or all of today, or we see a breakdown and we get a test of that base. Good updates by Mike T. Eagle Eye on the Trade Floor Discord. That is the reason he has been given that name. Also, good job, Ryan. I saw some of your conversation. Sorry, I was in the middle of talking and then I saw somebody say something, so I started replying. Moderna, perfect example of buy the dip entry. What time frame are you looking at, Ryan? I want to go look at that. Wait a minute. Hold up. Somebody said that I said a bad word. Jerome Powell.
The man leading the financial world right now said the F word. Make that make sense. Oh, Jerome didn't say it. Misi just said the senator. Okay, still. She said the senator's asking questions, did. Okay. I am so glad we didn't watch that, to be honest. I'm done watching those. Not the first time this year. No, yeah, that's not even the first time that it's been said, but that was the best meme I have ever seen. That'll be the best meme that's ever created, is when those people stormed into that meeting with Jerome Powell, and he was like trying to cover it up under the, like, just shut the fucking door. Like, just shut the door on him. Just shut the door. By far the greatest stock market meme we're ever gonna see. All right, my bad. We're going to Moderna. See, look at the 1 minute. See this buy the dip example. 1 minute. All right, so we opened way up here. Oh, trend line, not price level. There's our high. Felt here, rejected. Made a good low. Go from the low to the point of slowdown. They held a higher low. I'm just gonna keep doing the same fib, honestly. If they did it again, they did do it again. They did it a second time. They did it a third time. Very nice. That's like the quickest version of that, but you are correct. Oh yeah, here it is. He sent me the meme. Whoops.
We expect growth to moderate in coming quarters. Of course. Okay, thank you.
Lord help me. I'm sorry, bro. If I see a bunch of people getting up on a stage next to Jerome Powell, like, security needs to step in. Y'all shouldn't even be letting them touch the stage. Hearing this politician speak is mind-numbing. Yeah, that's why we're not watching it. I'm not... Yeah, I've told y'all a billion times, I'm not political. I hate politicians. I'm not listening to that stuff. I've been able to read price action perfectly fine without hearing it. We've navigated new all-time highs today. Potential slowdown here. If we get a breakdown of 513.96, 514.20, we can definitely get a potential break and retest to the downside. And that would only to be go test today's open. We're still bullish above that. But in reality, we're probably going to see them get a nice little bounce from this. See if some higher lows step in. That would be nice to see, not just them hold as support, but to also create more strength within that trend with more higher lows. That'd be a good sign. And then we have a chance of not just hitting a new all-time high again, but maybe even pushing higher than that. You know, not just pushing to this, but beyond it. Psychological levels we have are 517.50, 515. You could also mark 516, 516.50 if you want to have something in between. For an intraday, that is. But let's see here. If we get a breakdown from here, it is not going to be good for bulls short term. SPY is tight up here. Good looks, guys. And you can see all the updates from the team. Price consolidated at previous day open. Oh, good looks, Ryan. I didn't even look at the previous day. I was honestly just focused on that day. Good looks. That makes it even better, man. Lining up with something that we're aware of. Beyond Meat died. No shelf life. Previous all-time high is tight. 100% Mike. Mike is all over these callouts today. To be honest, though, Mike, when are you not, you know? When are you not here and not missing? Apple trying to test low of day. Breaking if it doesn't hold. Good looks. JC, I just saw your comment. Chuck said 2 trades today, took a minus 17% on Tesla, and then waited, and then just grabbed a positive 40% on Tesla. Done for the day. We'll just sit back and listen and do mental trades. Chuck, insane job, dude. Seriously, that's crazy that you're able to take that hit and then get up from it. Seriously, that really speaks to your resiliency and your strength, man. Good job, Chuck. Eric said, last trade review posted. Done for the day. Love you all. The BB system and leadership. Trade safe all. Thank you, Eric. Love you too. And great job on your trades, man. I will definitely be looking at your reviews after I'm done. Good stuff. Thank you, Eric. He also DM'd me so I could see it quicker. I appreciate that, actually. Thank you, sir. Your tutelage is really helping out a lot. No problem, Chuck. Glad to be here, man. And tutelage or not, I'm really just glad to be here working together, man. Because I definitely don't see myself as someone who's like, oh, without me, Chuck's is just not worth anything. He ain't going to be able to trade anything. He just sucks. He's stupid. Like, no, I don't think that at all. I don't see anybody in here as someone who's under me or anybody who's like, I could take advantage of. Like, I don't see it like that. Like, I see it as I'm making mistakes, I'm progressing, you're making mistakes, you're progressing, we're just happen to trade in the same system, and yeah, I might have been trading it longer, but that doesn't mean I'm better than you. You know, you could have already found things I might not have thought of. So thank you everybody in here who's also posting their reviews and your trades and all that stuff, because that helps people like me, that helps people in chat who are not so, you know, out there. I know I'm the guy who's streaming, I'm not allowed to say I don't speak to everybody, but I mean, I'm to myself. I don't like to sit here and, you know, break every little thing down every 5 seconds, but seeing other people's process is definitely helpful. It alleviates some stress, alleviates some struggle, because you start to see like, oh wow, okay, this is possible. Oh wow, okay, the 40%, the 80%, maybe I should limit myself to this. You know, honestly, bouncing yourself off of the other people in chat is going to be the greatest thing for you, for anybody in here, because you're all trading the same thing. You're all making the same mistakes. You're all going the same route. You're all making the same progression at the same time. You know, the positive side of things too. So some of you might be able to point out something in a different way. You might be able to break it down to a further extent that someone else might not have. And that right there is true understanding. Lead test rejection. Remember, guys, before flipping bearish, we want to see some lower highs. We want to see a break of 513.96 and 514.20. We've really only seen one of those, because every time we hold this, it's a better hold for buyers to step back in. If they do not hold this area, though, we can definitely take a dip, go retest today's open, maybe test today's low. But right now, it looks like we're going to try to hold this and move back off towards 515 and today's high at 514.87. And yeah, good morning to everybody. Make sure to drop a like on today's stream. A lot of good updates this morning so far. Not just by me, but also people in the YouTube or Discord. A lot of guys working together. I keep saying guys. There's like everybody. You guys know what I mean. When I'm saying guys, I'm generalizing y'all. I love how many female traders we have too. I've really gone out of my way to make sure it's like safe and sound for people like that in my chat, because I can't stand when you go to a server and you just got people hounding females. It's weird as hell. They're like, girl, time to bully girl. No better feeling than moving stop loss past break even into profit. Oh, good job, Deep. Round of applause for Deep. Can we get some green candlesticks in the chat for Deep? Can we get some green candlesticks in here for him? That's me clapping under my desk. You probably can't hear it. This Discord is the most I've seen females. That's because I empower my traders. Clapping under my desk. No, you didn't mean it like that. You know what I meant. Like, my hands are under my desk. Come on, man. Get your head out of the gutter. Shake my head. It was sinful. Yeah, blame the funny guy. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. By the way, guys, I want to see some good memes in here, man. I want to see the funny side of y'all. If you guys ever have any memes or memes you make or share, put them in here. Don't forget about the off-topic part of the chat. I know we kind of abuse it, and I'm not good about this either, but talking into here or talking in trade floor instead of here, pretty bad about that. But if you guys have any food, any fitness, memes, gaming, pets, off-topic, feel free to come in here and show your other side of you, not just the trading side. A lot of pretty cool people in chat. I was just about to post SPY, but I will let Sandollar have that one. I will post tech. Triple Q. Alright, let's go through some individual equities. I'll go to the 5-minute for this. So they had a dip, end of day, or beginning of day, they had a nice recovery, and now they slowly made it all the way back to the lows. Microsoft not doing bad after their initial dip. Maybe that's what Apple hopefully wants to try. Nvidia making another new high of day. 920s might only be the beginning. They might as well just go to 1,000 at this point. AMD, nice recovery off of their lows. Talked about how that's still bullish. Tesla, really good showing as well. Kind of like AMD, getting some really good buyers off of that low. AVGO slowing up against 1400. It's so weird seeing some of these numbers. John Deere holding a lot of its gains from today. Costco has earnings after hours today. All right, back to the overall market. Yo, what is up, Carter? I was actually just saying your name because I was looking at your message. I was saying President Carter. You'll be in Discord. All right, see you later, D-Touch. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, Carter, I was getting hyped in here from your post you DM me. Sandollar said, Apple and Microsoft traded places since the open. Apple's is dropping. Microsoft is rising. Good call out. Sinful said, Walmart all-time high, then fell. So they made a quick slowdown after hitting that new high. That's hilarious. Appreciate the comments back. We getting better every day. I can see that, man. I know I haven't been timely in replying to you. I know you haven't minded that. But you really have been. Like, every day you message me. It's like something new. I'm like, oh my god, this dude's killing it. And don't worry about percentages. Don't worry about that stuff, man. Seriously, worry about reps. Worry about good opportunity. It should feel right. It should look right, if you know what I mean. But keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. There's nothing you're doing wrong. Keep focused. Keep moving forward. You're gonna get some losses along the way, but that's okay, as long as they make sense to us, right? But good job, man. Seriously, I've enjoyed a lot of your posts today, over the past couple weeks, really. I always appreciate when you guys message me and we start to become more like active with each other, I guess. And it's pretty cool the things we talk about, but it's funny because like 90% of the time I just listen. Like, I don't ever sit here and like, all right, Carter, you got to do this, or all right, Peoples, you got to do this, or all right, Benny, or all right, Creator, or all right, JC, or all right, any, you know, whoever I'm talking to at the time. I never like give one single piece of advice and they're like, all right, take that, and then they just grow. And it doesn't work like that. Like, you really got to like hear yourself out. Benny said this probably the best way the other day, but he was talking to me the other day and we were talking about that kind of same approach too, like really just hearing yourself out. You know, what do you think your problems are? What are you going through, this and that? And then really just looking at it, reviewing what you've thought about, what you think is the problem, or what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, going over them. Ace Ventura coming in with the Matthew McConaughey. And that's okay if you hurt yourself with the loser. Just make sure, like, was it a good loss or was it a bad loss? Because there's a difference. Not by size, but how did it actually happen? You know, let's say you had a plan and it broke it and you just stopped loss. All right, that's a good loss. You stuck to your plan. But let's say it broke under your stop loss and you're like, I'm going to keep holding it, and then it just does more. That's a bad loss because you just ignored a clear rule that you set out for yourself, and then you went against it, and then now you're hurt even more. With no one to blame but yourself, you know? So it's all about, was it a good loser or was it a bad loser? SPY is leaking, good call out. Have had just nothing but lower highs since hitting that new all-time high, but I would like to add we are still holding the old area that we were looking at. Remember, we were looking for a breakdown of 513.96, 514.20. If we end up getting a hold of this area, we get some nice buyers coming in over the next 10-20 minutes. Definitely could be seeing new highs soon. Ace said, is it a bad loss if you meant to buy a call but you bought puts and then the calls went to your price target? That one is a bit of both. I would say that's a bad loss in terms of that sucks, you lost money. But I guess on the other end of it, you could at least be like, well, My plan worked. So I don't know. That one's a gray area. Probably more a bad loss than anything because of the mistake, but that's kind of funny. Watching 51382. Good looks, Mike. Yep, absolutely a bad loss, and I know that. We'll make that mistake again. Okay. And even if you do, just understand, like, it's not the end of the world. There's steps we can take to get ourselves back on track. It's not like you're just left out there in the abyss. Everybody needs to remember that. Whenever you get clustered, whenever you feel hectic, whenever you yourself feel volatile in a way, it's really good to just kind of step back, refresh yourself, remind yourself what you're supposed to be doing. Your routine. Reverting back to your routine. That's why I say routine so much to you guys. Routine. Write that word down. What's the routine? Setting my levels, maintaining my levels, reviewing the price action as it was with my levels. You're just looking at it. All right, did it do this? Did it do that? What kind of entry did I get here once it hit this level? Oh, look how it made that lower high under that supply. You know, just kind of commenting on a couple things that happened along the day just to get context. Ace said, that happened to me this morning. I was in a meeting, wasn't focused on the trade, realized I had put, so I just cut. Oh, God. I'm so sorry to hear that, Ace. I'm happy to hear your trade worked out in terms of how you planned it. It sounds like you had a perfect plan. Sounds like it worked out just how you intended, except the contract part. It's on you, exactly. But you're a man. You know how that works. But seriously, I am sorry to hear that. That sucks. Because it's not really like I feel bad for you, like, oh, Ace lost money. I'm so sad for him. Like, no, it's not a pity party. But it's because your plan worked and you were just on the wrong contract. It's like, that sucks. LOL Ace, I still fat fingered that after all these years. I just shake it off. Reminds me of me overdoing it on the multitasking. Yeah, for real. And Sandollar's been doing this forever. More than any of us combined. Deep said, alright gang, got my 80% entry on triple Q/NQ. Took profit near high of day. Done for the day. Enjoy your day. Thank you, Deep. Enjoy your day, man. Alex Jones, Brian Force has entered the chat. Oh, Alex Jones, Brain Force has entered the chat. See what you said. Stretching. Or an Elon brain chip. Yeah, who would try that? Like, in all honesty, if you were given the opportunity, I don't know, maybe there's like a settlement or something. But let's just say, like, straight up, would you try out the Elon brain chip thing? If you wanted, like, would you try it out? Would you be down? In a world where you could just rub your hand over a barcode thing and read it? No, you wouldn't? I'm just curious to see who would all do it or not. Will it make you trade better? Debatable. We don't know the applications of it. Pass. Absolutely not. Everybody's like, not me. If it increases my IQ, yes. Because even just one IQ point would help me. Nah, man, even the Vision Pros are too much. Yeah, the Vision Pros look tough. I'm not gonna lie, I want one, but it does look like it's too much. Like too much what you're looking at. Note enough benefits to justify the potential downside. I like how everybody's like bringing the logical answers out now. Nope, def one of the first one. Mike's straight up like, nope, take me. Everybody that's saying no is not a mod. All my mods are saying yes, they would take it. What does it say? Oh, Mike said definitely not one of the first ones. I read that wrong. I could see that. Like, maybe you're down to do it later on just to see what the risk is. We're getting away from our present. Oh, yeah. You're not wrong. Sinful's IQ will go from 40 to blank. Peoples. I want that Vision Pro. Yeah, it does look pretty badass. Adam, I honestly thought you were going to get one. Like, out of everyone in my chat, I genuinely was like, why do I feel like he'll get one before me? Would rather take my current condition of crippling depression. Yes. Bueller's scared to say numbers now. Bro, for real. The woke community got me woke now. I don't know. I just thought that comment was not people's. I just thought the comment was weird. Jesus, Leland, I love your reply. Look at what Leland said. So here's the post. By the way, all of you guys posted trolls, but look what Leland said. Yeah, like, I'm sorry if you're not saying certain things when your homie's making 100K, like you're living life wrong. Cyberpunk reality, yeah, you're not wrong. LOL, Josh, yes. Keep being stop hunted. Were you in longs and you got out? Is that what I'm assuming? That's what it was. You were in longs and you got out. Yes. Okay. It can be hard too, man, because the certain people's comments might throw you off. Seeing this will throw you off, but just remind yourself of order of operations. And I tried myself to not be too biased giving you guys updates, but just remind yourself what happened on the day, the context of the chart. Like, our open's way back here. We've been over that, right? We held the new high. We pushed. We held the new high, right? We're still kind of holding that high, but we're holding the old all-time high as a support still. And I know it looks ugly because, you know, when you're here, hold up. When you're looking at price, like when we're zoomed in like this, like I was, you know, hold up. It's easy to look at this and be like, oh, that's breaking down. 100%. That's 100% breaking down because you have lower highs. You're going to support. Your big candles are red. All of the biggest candles are red on this part, and they're going into support. And it's just not looking too hot, right? So it can be very easy to keeping your tight stops is what got you. Okay. I know you already probably know your issue. I just wanted to go over it. But it's very easy to tunnel vision is what I'm saying. It's very easy to tunnel vision and think to yourself, oh, it's holding this, but I don't like that it just wicked, like, you know, whatever. But either way. It looks like you already did a review because you're already talking about different things. Keeping your tight stop. Even that, though, like, if you keep a tight stop, it's totally not bad as long as you have the intention of re-entering with a parameter. Like, if you're like, oh, if it does this and I stop out, whatever. But if it does this, I'm back in. You know, just kind of having that in the back of your head. That wick is what stopped me? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So you really did get stop hunted. Alright. Well, that's not a horrible issue to deal with. You could totally work on that. Plus, this one is, this one took its time, Maddie. But now I'm obviously hesitant, 100%. Honestly, I wouldn't do it now just because you didn't have it planned. But if you were like in the beforehand of this, like back here when we're looking at this and we're just seeing a breakdown and you're buying calls and then you get stopped out, like have the intention of saying, but if it does this, I'm doing this. You know, have that intention next time. Maybe you can add that to your adjustment. Not just the tight stop, but also, okay, but if it does this, I'm back in. Or even waiting for more, but I could totally see why you didn't want to wait, because you want to get in when the risk reward is at its best, and in this area, it's at its best. You're gonna get cheaper cons at the most cost-effective price here, but it's also where it can break down from. So it's just good to know that info. Good review though, Maddie. Seriously, I'm glad you're being hard on yourself. And you sound like you're being logical and mature, like you're not just sitting here going like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. Like, you're actually making decisions. You're not just sitting here throwing your hands up in the air, making random guesses and stuff. SPY tied up here, having trouble going higher at the moment. No decision made. Pal is still yapping. It's probably not his fault, honestly. They have him on the testifying thing for a while. Every time he testifies, it's never a short conference. Imagine the beta testers for it become Einstein big brains overnight. One of them quits their job, goes and like trades the stock market, crashes it, and then like just retires right there. Have y'all ever seen the movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper? That's what I envision the Elon brain chips, or that's what we probably think they'll do, but they probably won't do that. But that Limitless movie is so good. No way. Hold up. I gotta put my headset on. No way. By the way, shout out to Misi for tagging me and clipping it.
Marriage, allegedly telling her he was, and he complained to her about his marriage, allegedly telling her he wasn't getting enough sex, and she allegedly said, quote, obviously if I walked, or he allegedly said, obviously if I walked into this office and you were...
This is one of the worst Republicans.
I do not remember that, and I think I would.
Okay. He complained to
Oh
her,
my God.
allegedly telling her he wasn't...
His response was God tier.
And she allegedly said, quote, obviously if I walked, or he allegedly,
Bro.
obviously if I walked into this office and you were naked, I'd fuck you right here, end quote.
I do not remember that, and I think I would.
I do not remember that, and I think I would. Yo, that clip's gonna live on forever. This clip's never going away. Hold on, I gotta watch it one more time.
He complained to her about his marriage, allegedly telling her he wasn't getting enough sex, and she allegedly said, quote, obviously if I walked, or he allegedly said...
Bro, we put these people into power to ask him questions like that? He should be asking, yo, what's up with Nancy?
Obviously, if I walked into this office and
What's up with China? What's up with literally any effective question?
I do not remember that, and I think I would.
okay, and
Bro, look at the guy in the back. He totally laughed. Look at this guy. Oh, it's right at the very end, man.
and he
Stop playing. What are you doing?
and he
Look, small grin, and then it like slowly turns. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm being vulgar and not wise by being myself. Let me back out and just watch the chart again. And turn the music back on, because silence kind of sounds scary. Sinful said, if you're stopping out on Wix, buy time on the contract to let the play work out, or whatever Bueller said. Jerome Powell is the best. I don't care what anyone says, man. That was the best response he should have given. Not feeding into it, nothing, man. Just straight up responding. How's everyone doing, by the way? Let me get a wellness check on everybody. How's everyone feeling? How are you guys doing? How is the stream? Better yet, how is the stream for you guys? Ryan makes me want to buy more Bitcoin. He didn't even flinch. It's because he's used to these dumb questions. That's crazy they're asking him stuff like that and talking to him that like I get it, like you're trying to badmouth him, you're trying to get onto him, you're trying to get something out of him. I get it. Trying to draw a reaction maybe. But like what are those questions? And that right there, that literally feeds into why I don't watch that stuff on stream anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Like I would love to hear them ask questions about like the future of the stock market. I'd love to see them make him testify against things about, you know, different things that have happened in the past. Why are we asking him things like that? Like that just doesn't help anyone or anything. If anything, you're just drawing out more BS. Even if it's true. Even if it's true. It's like, that's the crazy part. It could be true and it still doesn't help anything. Great, entertaining, bad word knowledge. Wait, what? Oh, bad word knowledge and base building stream. Great stream today, bud. I gotta get to work. Stay safe, team. You too, Adam. Be safe, man. Thank you for being here. I'll have to get you into a call one day and you and me can just chill or something. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe tomorrow if you're available. What's up, Sandollar? What you looking at right now? Like, I don't even know why I asked that. You're probably looking at a bunch. Damn, Maddie. Nice, I'm down. Awesome, Adam. I'll message you tomorrow, or maybe tonight. Message you tonight or tomorrow. Oh yeah, isn't Abercrombie and Fitch actually kind of like popping off? What's that ticker? Is it FTCH or they have the other ticker now? ABEL or whatever. ANF. Wow, okay, probably should just guess that one. I could have swore I saw something about their newsfeed where they were doing pretty well. Yeah, they're doing pretty well. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I'm gonna send this to my friends, and I'm gonna make them guess what this is. I just straight up said it to him, I was like, yo, I would never guess what company this is. I'm so happy for Misi. Misi's been talking about NVO for a while now in the Lifetime chat, and it just popped off really big today, and she's killing it. I'm very happy for her. She got the higher open and the continuation. I mean, that right there is crazy. That's where the crazy percentages come from. I'm so happy for her. I honestly just love seeing my swing traders do so damn well because I know the process. Like, I know it takes forever because it's not just like get good at swing trading. Go take trades. Like, it's also finding examples just to practice, you know? And they take a lot longer to set up and a lot longer to find and go through in the right way. So it's a lot slower of a process, a lot more time consuming. Riot and Coin are taking profits despite Bitcoin holding. Good luck, Sand Dollar. Just made 1K on Nvidia put. Good job, VC. Do you talk swing trades at Lifetime Channel? Do I personally? Or do you mean like as a group, do they? Maddie said Sweden just joined NATO finally. Good stuff, finally. Yeah, that's been one that we just kind of like already accepted in the back of our minds, kind of. Good for Sweden, though. Done trading, we'll post soon. Good to see, Mel. Thank you. Can't wait to see what you got. SK, though, did you mean me or the group as a whole? No, I mean it's pretty interesting. I'm interested in that kind of stuff. You or group? Now vocally, no. Voice chat, no. We are working towards that though, SK. Slowly over time, I've been kind of like one by one, like instilling confidence into people, you know, but it takes time. So I've just been slowly making one leader after another to kind of have that lifetime group pop off, even if I'm not there. So yes, ideas are shared, but not in like a voice chat or anything. I didn't know if you meant like that. But yeah, they share swing trades every single day together. Every single day, they're all sharing ideas, sharing what they're looking at. They share if they're in the trade or not. Sometimes I'll dip in there, but I haven't been there as much because I've been busy with chat. But I am about to start doing a bunch of stuff this month for them. But yeah, posting wise, yeah, no, every single day there's posts. Here, I'll just show you. So here's like, oops, what am I grabbing? Oh, so here's like, here's like the bulk of it. Lifetime, swing, extra videos, and there is a voice chat, even though I literally just said none of us talked. It's because I'm working towards being in there more. But this is like a lifetime trade floor where everybody just kind of talks about what they're in, what they're doing. This is just kind of like where we all just talk. It's still just yesterday. This is crazy. But this dude, Sinful joining in there while I'm talking about it just to flex. What a legend. Swing trading. Now, this is a channel only certain people have acquired permissions to post in. Sherman, Noxta. I probably should ask Misi if she wants access to this now. For Profit, Jack, Detouch, myself, Leland, a lot of the leaders in chat, all the mods. So people over time gain access to posting in here, this is where, like, I guess you could say the signal. These aren't signals though. This is really people just posting what they're looking at, what they're trying to trade. Sometimes they're winners. A lot of the times they're pretty crazy winners at that point. Sometimes they're losers, but I mean it's all part of the process. You know, everybody shows you how they trade. We all pretty much swing trade the same way. If somebody's looking at just candles, they end up looking at something that someone's looking at with just EMAs. Like if he's looking at just EMAs and he's watching candlestick patterns, and this other person's just watching candlestick patterns, they're still looking at the same thing. It's just gonna have extra TA on one than the other, you know. But yeah, no, there are daily posts. There are daily posts in these channels, and it's mainly by the guys, mainly by the members. It's not like everyone is too used to seeing chats where there's like 5 people posting for everybody. You're all just taking what they're posting. That's not how it works in my chat. In my chat, you grow over time, and then you become the person who's slowly posting and putting yourself on the line, because that's also part of the process. You don't just get to a point where you start making money and you're good. You got to get to the point of where you're making good trades and maintaining. Maintaining is by far the hardest part, and that's why I raised my chat to be this way. It's because I don't want to just create overnight success traders and then they fail after they get, you know, that little bit of success. I want them to get into that, and I want them to experience both failure and success, and then over time they'll truly be in a different bracket than those people who had 1 good trade or 2 good trades and all that stuff, you know? I'm trying to create people who can find these trades on their own. I don't really care for all that other bullshit. I'm going to post a review finally today. Totally fine, Carter. If you don't, awesome. But I'm looking forward to seeing it. No problem, SK. Thank you for asking that. And sorry, I wasn't trying to like target you. I just wanted to make sure I answered your question correctly. Because it's very active, but I didn't want you to think that we're in like a voice chat or anything. my chat's full of a lot of introverted type people, but they're also outgoing once they're comfortable with each other, and that's kind of how I am. So I'm glad to have a chat of people like that. But everyone's very active, very open with what they're doing. And if you ever have questions, just ask. There's always going to be someone that's willing to just share their side of the story. Or if you see a trade or review you want to poke somebody about, poke them. But don't be too aggressive. Some people don't like to share more than they need to. You know, some people just want to get it done and then get out of their way. Move on to the next one, kind of thing. Been a pretty good stream today. We had almost 300 people click on it, almost 60 likes. Got over 50 people in here still. Really good movement today. Even though it's been a little boring here in the last, 20, 30 minutes with price over a new all-time high and holding support. Still been a very nice day. Message of the day, VC. Message of the day. Okay, I like Schwartz. SPY not making new highs. Apple's under current day current day open slightly and lower highs on SPY. Anybody buying Apple? You're talking about like buying Apple shares? This is actually a pretty crazy spot for them. Even if the market does slow down more. Because they're at a pretty big historical spot. After failing the first area, this was kind of a big historical spot and they failed here. Now they're back down at a bigger area. For a swing. I haven't seen anybody post it yet, but I'll have to look around. A lot of my guys will just kind of post like some warm-up stuff, and then end of day you'll see them enter. Some of them enter midday, but we'll see. Personally, the risk reward is here, but my traders aren't going to enter the first candle they see down here. My traders are going to wait till they see a reaction from this area. So they'll look for a higher low or something, but they're not going to buy this candle here. They're going to give it more time, most likely SK. But if you do see someone post, that also would not surprise me, just because of what we're looking at. It's not like this is a chart that just fell for one day. Like, no, this chart's been falling for a few weeks now. Against the market. Boeing isn't a bad one. I just don't know how many people like to swing that too much, and I'm personally kind of spent on it. I want to wait a little bit and see what I get from it. Roku's another one that I think has insane possibility of bouncing to the upside. This is one that I haven't posted yet either. I've just kind of been waiting, but I like this one a lot. I know a lot of people were watching Snow from my last mention. I was saying if they hold this base, go long. If they don't, you should probably go short. And this was after the gap down, of course, after the reaction. And they actually only gave a little bit of an impulse move and made a new low within 2 sessions after that. So that was pretty disgusting. And that was, of course, earnings related, but still, they're down. They're down very bad. So that's another chart where it's like, I might need to see more action first. BAC is in supply. Google's strong today. Let me switch up to that. That was actually the last one I posted. I didn't take a position on this, but we talked about how calls looked really good right here, and then we didn't take a play. And it looks like we ended up dodging that one because it just straight up fell to the floor. But they're kind of doing the same thing they did here. They're back up against a support with a good hammer, and they're getting a little bit of an impulse move. A lot stronger than this one, though, so that's a good sign. I agree with you, though. Very nice day from them. Being up 2% on a day like today. I think I'm also a little relieved to see Tesla just like having any level of buyers show up, because this has been a crazy chart to watch. Not really in anything on this, but it's just interesting to watch how fast it would sell off, and then how much, like, watching. Do you guys ever watch social media, like opinions whenever you're watching a stock chart? You should check it out. Like, seriously, watch it with Tesla. It's kind of the easiest one to watch in terms of what I'm about to talk about. But if you ever like, I'm bullish on Tesla, go look it up online. Like, it's pretty funny how many people you'll see be like euphoric or fearful or hateful of something, and then over the next few weeks you'll see it do the opposite of what that general opinion is. It's weird, but I think you're gonna start seeing that here on Tesla. I think you're gonna start seeing too many people turn bullish too quickly, and then it's gonna fade more. Or the opposite reaction, where you have a lot of people finally flipping bearish on this because of the amount of pain this has brought, and it starts to go up again. So I don't know. I think Tesla's going to experience a little bit of slowdown as well. I mean, it already has, but I mean, some basing, you know what I mean? Not just hitting the low, but actually holding a higher low off of that, building off of that, and really just showing, not just from a price action point of view, but also from a sentiment point of view, that it is ready to go back up. But we'll see. Needs a little bit more time. All the news and upgrades and downgrades that keep coming out, it's moving that chart around a lot. So guys, what are the scenarios in front of us from right here? I want to make sure you guys understand this. What are we looking for from right here? We're looking for either a hold and a pop. Can make it to the high here. Can make it to the 515. Over 515, we can look for breaks and retest. A loss of this area is short-term bearish, but only towards today's open and today's low. So those are the two scenarios that you're going to be looking at in front of you. But guys, I need to end stream right here. Is Microsoft basing? What time frame are you looking at? The bigger time frames, I'm assuming, since you've been asking me about that. Yeah, they are basing. They have really good basing here. Let's actually clear this. Let's get a new chart going. We'll get that low. Perfect hold. We'll get second hold. We'll get that emerging candle, even though I don't really do that with these. Just want to draw it. It is definitely basing from that level, though. From, what is that, 397, 400s area. So if you want to highlight it up to 400, because it's a good psychological number. But it looks like they're not completely out of the fight yet, though. They're like back up, but they're pretty much right back to where they fell from. Like right here, you see how they kind of gapped up, held this as support, then moved up more. They're kind of back up to that point right here because they definitely made a good stance here, but that's where they failed from. So it could be a rejection here popping up. But I do like the basing here, and yeah, you would still see this as a bullish chart until proven otherwise. If you want to turn on the 9, 21, and 55 EMA as well, those are good kind of short-term indicators to watch. I like watching those in sync with patterns, with candlestick patterns. So if you have like a hammer or a bullish engulfing and then you get a push over the 9 EMA, that's a good initial trigger saying that buyers might want to make it up to either the next EMA or next level, and vice versa. If you get a bearish candlestick and you're cracking under the 9 EMA, might be a really good initial swing to the downside. Patterns with positioning is everything though. Ooh. Sand dollar. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end stream here, guys. Sand dollar, I'll message you. But guys, thank you guys for being here. For real, we had almost 300 people join, almost 60 likes. We have over 50 people in here still. Thank you guys again. Seriously, these streams are amazing. And I hope to catch you guys in tomorrow's stream. Should be doing a full day Friday. We have a trader from Twitter coming on tomorrow. We have, hopefully Adam will join for a little bit, and then hopefully after that I can get Leland in here maybe, if he's not busy, and if not, then we'll just chill in here and we'll have fun. Tonight I'm going to try to find a couple things though, so we can have a game to play at the end of tomorrow's stream or something. But guys, I will see you guys later on. Thank you again. Love you all. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. I will catch you in Discord if you have any further updates or questions or anything you just want to show chat. But thank you guys again. Seriously, this has been a really, really awesome stream. Without you guys, it's not possible. See you later on.